The Department of Water and Sanitation says South Africa's water quality is on the decline, and that's due to infrastructure maintenance lacks as well as a lack of compliance on the part of municipalities. The department released the Interim Blue, Green and No Drop Watch report.
To answer the question as to whether the public can safely consume their water, the answer is that they can safely consume their water if their municipalities indicate that the water being provided is being tested and does meet the requirements of SANS 241. WS Water Services authorities or municipalities are responsible by law to inform their consumers as soon as there is any change to the quality of the water that they provide.
Zikhona Tshona is standing by to give us a debrief of sorts. She's been following developments around this briefing. She joins us from Pretoria. And Zikhona, not such a pretty picture that has been painted.
Certainly do so. The department has 3 reports that it releases with regards to water quality in this country. That's the blue report, which deals with the water that we consume. And then there's the green report, which deals with waste management, how we deal with pollution and waste. And then the no drop, which is our conservation program. So today the big focus was on the blue drop report. That's the quality of water that we consume. And overall, what came out of that report by the DG of the Department of Water and Sanitation is that it's not looking good. There's a decline across the country with regard to the reliability as well as the quality of water that municipalities are giving to consumers. Now, it's also been noted at this briefing that it is the responsibility of each municipality to inform residents as to risks in the water that they consume. So we've seen, for example, the city of Tshona issuing out in Hammanskraal that people there should boil their water before they consume it, but certainly not a good picture. The department saying that it's going to be hot on the heels of those who are compromising the quality of water that they are distributing to people in this country, because it will impact on their health. Currently, the department has laid criminal charges against 7 municipalities in various provinces across the country, and that's due to them not being able to bring information to the department forward to say, this is how we plan to deal with a non-compliance issues, for example, or deal with matters that the department has raised with them with regards to how they are dealing with the pollution as well as waste. This was an interim report that we heard out here in Pretoria today. In July, the department will again convene to release the full report with regards to the one-drop report. So this report out of today was just samples out of various municipalities across the country. The report that will be released in July will be samples of all the water systems across the country.
And Zikhona, apparently nothing still on the source of the cholera outbreak in the country.
Huge concern for the department, because they are the ones that are basically the regulatory body for all water systems that are run by municipalities. We know that there was a cholera outbreak that hit the Hammanskraal, which is in the north of Pretoria, the hardest. More than 20 people died there as a result of this outbreak. The minister saying, while we do not know, the source has not been determined as to where this cholera outbreak is coming from. It is a bacterial disease that travels in water. So for the department, it's still a concern that they don't know the source of the cholera outbreak. Where is it that people are getting this disease from? So it is concerning, particularly given that there is now a decline in the quality of water that we are consuming. The minister stands on there of Water and Sanitation saying it definitely is concerning to them as a department. They do not want to see a spread of the cholera outbreak to other parts of the country. So they certainly hope this is the end of it. Let's take a listen to what he had to say when he was addressing his concerns, particularly with regards to the cholera outbreak.
I must express our very, very deep concern as the Department of Water and Sanitation. This concern is whether our water was safe or is safe enough for human consumption. Although the source of the cholera is yet to be determined in relation to where it is broken or where it is where there is an outbreak thereof, the fact remains that cholera is a bacterial disease usually spread through contaminated water. And for that fact, we need to concern ourselves with ensuring that municipalities fulfill their obligations, that is to deliver clean, safe water and healthy environment through sanitation services.